I didn't understand the importance of goal motivation and conflict for a really long time. And it happened that I understood it more when I was talking with other authors about plotting, and that the more concrete you can make what your characters want, the more you're able to generate conflict in having them not get it. And that is what is so central to hooking any reader or audience. So for me, when I understood that, it was kind of a light bulb moment in terms of I don't want the main characters to just want to be together or have a happy ending. I want them to desire specific things that are in contrast with each other. Say, a pretty typical example would be like they both want to acquire the same company, the hero and heroine, and they have a certain time limit to do it. That is going to give a lot to work with in terms of you would have forced proximity and ticking time bomb and all the other things that you can pack in there to generate conflict and still get to the happy ever after. But I'm going to have some interesting scenes along the way that will make it fun for me to write too. So I really think that that's the important part of developing the goal, motivation, and conflict. As I talk about, I really feel like goals need to be meaningful to the characters and they need to be measurable. I joke about that being like the hill I'm going to die on someday, is make the goal meaningful and measurable.
We talked fairly recently in another episode about Bridget Jones's Diary, and then I sent everybody off. Their homework assignment was to go watch Bridget Jones's Diary. Can you pull an example from that to illustrate what you're talking about with goals?
Sure. Bridget has great conflicting goals. I think on one hand, she wants to be taken seriously and move her career forward. And so that's like her one goal. And then she also, quite understandably, is very attracted to her devilish boss, Daniel Cleaver. And that just provides some really great conflict there because they get in a relationship and then she leaves because he's been cheating on her and involved with someone else. So for Bridget, I think that provides some really good conflict for her goals for that.